Meet Oric, who is laid back, gentle, quiet. And Apollo, who is adaptable, easygoing, fun. Sugar is energetic, strong, playful. Why fixing your pet is so important. We have the kitty who will love you, plus Dog Alley and more. On Pick Your Next Pet at the ACAPL.
So this wonderful beagle friend of mine is named Oric. He has not been with us for very long. I actually rescued him. So I get to tell you guys the story of my first rescue all on my own. I was on my way to the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I live in Conneaut, and I was going down what's known as Old Main, which goes right over the Conneaut Creek. And I see these two beagles just trotting along on the road, just like they know where they're going. And so I'm like, what is going on? So I stop, and at first they just ran away from me. They didn't want nothing to do with me. So I kind of watched them go down the road a little bit further. I was on one side of the bridge, they were crossing the bridge, and then going down where there's some construction going on right now. So there's like a man-made now driveway down to some construction on the train bridge. And I watched them turn that way, and I was like, I gotta go get them. Like, this is what I do, right? So I go down there and pull off on the little gravel area. The female that was with Oric was much slower, so either older or just because she was a little bit heavier, she could not move as quickly. So I was able to get her attention, get her to come over to me. She was super sweet. Loaded her up in my car. I went further down this gravel driveway, and I saw him, but then he disappeared off into the woods. There's a trail right there on the river. So I knew I wasn't going to be able to catch him. He was much quicker then than he has been today.
Yeah, he doesn't look that quick.
He doesn't look quick, but he's a beagle, so they follow their noses. So I just figured that they had gotten loose from someone's yard. They both had collars on. So I brought the female here to the shelter. I let the dog warden know that the male was on the loose and to keep an eye out for him, or listen, wait for phone calls about him. And then I wasn't here at work for a few days. The male did eventually get brought in. We did end up finding the owner. Someone messaged me on Facebook, and because I had posted her that I had caught her, someone messaged me and said, hey, I know the owners, they don't want the dogs anymore, whatever. So we did figure that out. They are both absolute sweethearts. They're both on the older side. The female is actually in a foster home right now because we have suspicions that she is pregnant. She's very, very wide. So
beagles can be very wide.
They can. So because he's overweight, she may also just be overweight. So we're probably going to have to get her an appointment at the vet pretty soon to determine whether that's what's going on. But either way, they are both ours. Oric, is fixed and ready to go. He's very laid back, very quiet for a beagle. He really only barks when he wants to go outside, which that's a good thing. That means he's pretty much housebroken. He walks well on a leash. He doesn't pull super hard. He seems okay with other dogs. He lived with another dog. So he's 100% ready to go. I think he's going to be a great addition to any home. Probably a more laid back environment. He doesn't need to be out on 10-mile hikes or anything crazy like that. So if you're looking to just add a super sweet senior to your pack, I think he'd be a great option.
Well, you didn't answer the one question.
What?
Did you get to the gym?
I did not get to the gym that morning. That was the worst part of it. I went straight to work at 6 o'clock in the morning with the dog in tow.
Where did he get his name?
Come on. I feel like it's from Game of Thrones or something.
Oh.
What are you doing? Come here. Come here. You're a very chill dog, aren't you? Very nonchalant. Come on. Come here. Hi, bud.
How about a little swim? This is the weather for it.
Right? He's a tinkler. He likes to tinkle. That's okay. Come here, bud. Come here.
Well, it's almost 90 degrees out here, so
Yeah.
it's going to make everybody a little bit lethargic.
Everybody's going to be a little bit mellowed out, and he did just get fixed on Wednesday, so that could be part of it too. He might be in a little bit of pain as he's moving around, but he'll be all right. Oh, here's another ball. Here comes it. Oh, hi.
And when the dogs get fixed, do they have to sign a paper or anything?
We do. We sign for them.
Oh,
What's this? Orc. Cookie.
he said,
Nah.
dream on.
He said nah. What you doing? So Apollo here quickly became one of my favorites at the shelter. He is clean, he is quiet, he is easygoing, he is so good in his kennel. And then you bring him out here, he's pretty chill out here. He's not jumping all over you, going super crazy. He likes the space, he likes to run around, but he's also really good and well behaved inside too. He has a couple of quirks that I don't know why he is the way he is. He's older, so he's just set in his ways. He does not like the cots in the bed. He likes to just pull his blankies off and lay on the blankies themselves. He usually moves all of his stuff on to the opposite side of the kennel. But that's okay, because like I said, he doesn't make a mess of it. He just moves it all over and lays on the ground.
He gets to make a decision.
Right, he wants to make his bed and make it the way he wants. He also is, I don't want to say a picky eater, but he's not a great eater. I think he's just a grazer, which we're not used to here. Most of our dogs eat the whole bowl. The second they're given it, they're crazy, excited to eat. Whereas he's very nonchalant about it. We've been separating his wet food and his hard food. And sometimes when you do that, sometimes he goes straight for the wet food, eats it all, leaves the hard stuff for later. Other times he eats some of the hard food, then he moves his bowl around and spills it, which then we have to clean it up. So I'm not quite sure what he did in his previous home. He is a stray, so we don't know anything about his past, but he was already fixed. So he definitely was somebody's dog at some point. I don't know if the owner passed away or I don't know anything. But I know that he's very, very well behaved. He seems to get along with other dogs, no issues there. He's so flexible to whatever you're doing. If you want to go for a walk, he wants to go for a walk. If you want to lay around, he's going to lay around with you. I really think he'll be a great dog for anybody. I also think he'd be a really good first dog. He is on the older side, probably, I would guess maybe 7 or 8. His teeth are not in great shape, so definitely want to keep a close eye on that. But otherwise, perfectly healthy, no major issues, heartworm negative. He's got his rabies vaccine, he's up to date on everything else, so he's 100% ready to go. And he is one that just 100% deserves a good home, and I think he'd be really flexible with what kind of home he goes into. You've got a lot of dogs, you got cats, you got whatever, he's cool with it. Sometimes if we're really good about it, we'll pick it up like with bags as we go, but big boy, what's this?
Oh,
Linda ball?
oh, you want to just walk around?
Look at him trotting. He's trotting around.
You'd be in the Kentucky Derby.
What's this? Nobody wants to play fetch with me.
He's actually thrilled to death to see you. Do you notice that?
Come on. Come on. He said,
He faked you out.
psych. Hi.
Ooh, a little bit of breeze.
Come here. What? Hi. Hi. Hi, man. What's this? What's that over there? What's this? Oh, we thought about it. We thought about it, but not quite.
Nah, it's too far to
Too
go.
many other smells and whatever. What's this, Apollo? This pool is gross.
So you're not going to slip in there after work?
No, certainly not. Hey, come here, bud. Leave it. Come on. Do good boy. Do good boy. Come here. Come here. Ew. Don't do that. What's this?
Aww.
Just want love. You just want love and to run around. The butt scratches. You like the butt scratches? Well, Sugar here is a sweet young girl. I figured I'd show you guys a dog with a little bit more energy today. She is a major zoomies kind of girl. Like, she could circle this yard 50 times and not be tired. Except maybe today, because it's so hot out, I gotta get her back in quick, because she tends to wear herself out. Like, she doesn't know her own limits. She will just walk forever, play forever, run forever, whatever. Then you get her back into the kennel and she just knocks out for the rest of the afternoon, drinks a ton of water, that kind of thing. She's a very sweet girl. I'm gonna say no other dogs for her. She's pretty tolerant of them, like being around her, she seems okay. But when she goes to meet another dog, she comes on so extremely strong and she kind of just goes 0 to 100 and she can't control herself. Typical, similar to how she plays, she just can't control herself. So doing a dog meet and greet with her is really difficult. So maybe a family that has her and kind of lets her grow out of that as she ages could have another dog in the future, or maybe like a walking partner, something like that. But I would say as far as like sending her home, we probably couldn't send her home with another dog. But she is an absolute sweetheart. I do think she'd like kids, maybe a little bit bigger, only because she's so fast and doesn't control herself. She might knock over littles.
So like 7 or 8, something like that? Or?
Maybe even just like, yeah, 6 and up. But overall, I mean, she's just such a good girl. She doesn't rip up her toys. She does not make a mess in her kennel. She leaves everything exactly where it is, pretty much. You see in the video that she kind of plays fetch, but not really. So she definitely has that drive to play. Maybe she just needs someone to help teach her. So if you think you'd be a good teacher for my little Sugar here, put it in an application and come and meet her, because everyone that meets her falls in love with her. Where you going?
Right into the fence again.
Did you get that?
Yeah. Hey, Sugar.
Hey, girl, come here. Come here. Come here.
Maybe she's had too much sugar. Whoa.
What's this? What's this? It's okay. What's that? Huh? What's this? What's this?
Hey.
Come on, bring it back.
She lost it for a second there.
What? Why you do that? Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Oh my goodness. The craziest little thing. The craziest little thing.
I don't think she cares.
She's just nosy. She nosy girl. Yay! Such a cutie. All right.
Welcome to Ask Ashley, and today something we were talking about off camera, and it's a word that gets used on this show a lot, and that is fixed. And I know maybe not as much now as I used to be, but it was like, oh, I couldn't do that to a dog, and it causes all kinds of problems later if you fix the dog. In other words, neuter them so they can't have
babies.
Can't have babies.
No baby puppies.
So, what do you say to the? What is the true story?
Yes. So I would say the top reasons that I see that people don't want to get their animals fixed. So a lot of times with male dogs, people think, oh, I can't take away his manhood. I couldn't. I wouldn't want it done to me. I can't do it to him. That's just silly. A dog is not really going to know the difference. They don't have a conscience, so they don't realize really what happened to them. Some people, especially if you have purebred dogs, really want their dog to grow to the maximum potential. So they will wait until about 2 years old to spay or neuter to allow their dog to reach whatever their full maximum potential size is. And I do think that that's like a fair argument, especially if you're going to be like showing your dog. But usually those people are the type of good owners that are not going to let their dog get loose and risk accidental pregnancies at all.
Or risk getting hit by a car.
Right,
That's
anything.
Thing.
Yeah. So, but for most people, it makes the most sense to have your animals spayed or neutered. A lot of people think it's healthier to not fix, but that's pretty much not true. You have less risk for cancer if you do fix your animals. And in females, an unspayed female is at higher risk for pyometra, which is an infection of the uterus. It's extremely painful for female dogs, and it's very common in unfixed females. So there's a ton of health benefits to doing the fixing. And on top of that, you don't have any unwanted babies. Even if you have the male dog, you have to realize that if your male dog gets loose and impregnates another female in the neighborhood that's not fixed, some of those puppies might end up here at the shelter, and you're contributing to part of our overpopulation problem. So the biggest thing you can do at home to help us at the shelter, even if you want nothing to do with our rescue dogs, is to get your animals fixed so that we don't have to deal with any unwanted puppies. I mean, you'd be surprised how many people, even if they say, oh, I just want to breed them one time, I want to just have one litter, well, then they have 8 or 9 puppies and they can't find homes for any of them. They try to charge money for these dogs that are not purebreds, no papers, no health testing, nothing. Not in this economy. It's not smart to sell puppies. I mean, come on.
But
so
the other aspect is, though, that dogs get out and they get hit by cars, or they get into poisons.
Sure.
Or they went into somebody's property and some idiot that shoots them or something.
Yeah, there's always that possibility too. So especially if you're the one with the male dog, if it senses a female in heat anywhere in your neighborhood, he's gonna break out. If you've got especially big breeds, can climb fences or dig under them. All of a sudden you come home to no dog and yours is on the loose, and like you said, could get hit, could get picked up by the dog warden, could get picked up by a crazy person. You never know, and it's just not worth the risk. While you're at it, while you're fixing them, go ahead and put a microchip in there so that if they get found by our dog warden or anything, we can contact you right away. So this little girl is Miss Sandy. She is absolutely one of the sweetest cats we've ever had. And I do not say that lightly because I've worked here for 2 years and we've met a lot of sweet cats, right? She's amazing. If I was gonna take home a cat right now, it would be her. Not a kitten, it would be her. I love her to death. She just goes with the flow. If you want to play a little bit, she'll play, but she mostly just wants love. Like, she wants to be in your face kind of love, you guys. I'm not kidding. Like, it's really hard to clean her cage, actually, because she just wants to be, like, right here in your face. So I just had to show you guys her. She is average looking, I'm not going to lie. She's just a little tabby girl. But one of the absolute sweetest cats you will ever meet. If you are looking for a lap cat, someone to cuddle you when you read your books or watch TV, someone to be so excited when you come home, it's gonna be her. Another fun fact about Sandy is that she was born with some extra body parts. So she actually had male and female reproductive parts, which was a first for us. It was very interesting, very rare in the cat world, and we happened to find one. So she was from a humane case, so just a house with a lot of kitties, way too many, couldn't take care of them all. And we actually had trouble figuring out whether she was a boy or a girl at first.
So what is she?
She's a girl.
Okay.
Like her insides are all female.
Okay.
She just had some extra parts on the outside, if you know what I'm saying. So she's overall, in that way, a very special cat, but also very special because of her personality. I mean, like I said, she is just the most loving. I spend most of my breaks in here right now. I just scoop her up and I come sit in this little chair we have over here, and we take a quick little power nap together because I love her. So someone come get her. Alright, so in this cage I have 2 beautiful kittens, newly fixed, Honeybee and Olive. So Miss Olive is over here taking her beauty rest nap of the day. She actually does have a family coming to pick her up later today, so she is already adopted. So I wanted to highlight her sister. I know, it's okay. So this is Miss Honeybee. She's just a typical little black female kitten. But I just wanted to talk about her because it very much is still kitten season here at the APL. We have lots of fixed kittens, lots of unfixed kittens, and we also have more pregnant moms that need fosters. So if you're interested in fostering and getting to experience that, getting to see lots of little kittens through all their early stages of life, give us a call, let us know. But if you're interested in adopting, we have lots of newly fixed kittens here available and lots that will be fixed within the next couple weeks. I know I feel like I say this every time now that, you know, we're just full of kittens, full of cats, but that's just life right now. Ever since we took over the humane cases, it's very common for us to have kittens at times when maybe other shelters don't. Kitten season is typically earlier in the year, in the spring, and we're going into August, and we still have, like I said, pregnant mamas that'll be having kittens ready in a couple months. So we'll probably still have kittens in December of this year for Christmas presents. So come on in, come play with them, come check them out, come meet your new little love.
walking a dog and I'm never blue. I'm a walking the dog. I ain't thinking about you. Don't need no one to tie me down. I'm a walking the dog and a painting the town. Such an easy life